to The Shortlist. I'm Christina Mendonça. Thanks for being here and welcome to your week.
More Americans are crowdfunding their medical bills. GoFundMe CEO Rob Solomon says 1 in 3 appeals are created to cover medical costs. The crowdfunding website has raised in total $5 billion in donations over the last 8 years. Heavy metals and packaged baby food. Consumer Reports tested 50 nationally distributed packaged foods like cereals and teething wafers made for babies and toddlers, checking for cadmium, lead, mercury, and inorganic arsenic. They say every product had measurable levels of at least one of these heavy metals, and organic foods were as likely to contain heavy metals as conventional foods. Doctors say this doesn't guarantee a child will develop cognitive problems, but it does increase the risk if the child is also exposed to contaminated water or lead-based paint. How do you mitigate the risk? Limit the amount of rice your child eats. Pick the right rice. White basmati from California is a recommended choice. Limit packaged snacks and choose foods low in metals. Avocados, bananas, and yogurt are a few. You can read more at the Consumer Reports website. The first medical app approved by the Food and Drug Administration is called Natural Cycles. It's a birth control app that helps users track ovulation and fertility.
The way it works is a woman has to check her basal body temperature first thing every single morning. There's a slight bump in temperature when a woman ovulates. And after several months, when she inputs some more information into the app, you can predict when the woman would be fertile and when she should use protection.
Natural Cycles has a 6.5% failure rate compared to 17% with condoms and 9% with the birth control pill. But those other methods have been tracked for decades, while users of the app were only tracked 8 months. And are you ready for your first helper robot? Calum Airlines has developed a prototype robot companion called Care-E. It's a smart, self-driving baggage trolley that scans your boarding pass and guides you to your gate, automatically downloading any gate changes in transit, and will redirect you to the proper gate. Care-E will help you find a restroom, a restaurant, or shops. You'll see these rolling through the 2 testing sites, JFK and SFO.
Let's get to this week's content. On Tuesday is my podcast, A Fresh Agenda, where I interview innovators, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders.
On the podcast this week, Brad Statz, thought leader, author, and professor at the University of North Carolina. Brad has developed a dynamic learning method. We'll talk to him about the 5 drivers of the learning economy and the 7 methods you can incorporate to stay relevant, reinvent yourself, and thrive. People are saying some nice things about the podcast. Check it out on iTunes, SoundCloud, or Stitcher, or just Google search A Fresh Agenda. We're busy prepping Season 2 of Folsom Focus, and more stories highlighting regional business, growth, and some fun personal profiles are on the way. And you can catch me on KFBK every morning and every afternoon for Christina Mendonça Reports.
This has been The Shortlist. I'm Christina Mendonça. Let's stay connected.